10 amazing benefits of bitter gourd you are unaware of. Have you ever wondered why some people stay healthy even as they age? Bitter gourd is a vegetable many adults ignore, yet it quietly supports the body in powerful ways. Most people only know it for its bitter taste, not for what it actually does inside the body. This strong green vegetable works deeply with blood, digestion, and energy, even though many people never give it a chance. In this video, you will discover 10 amazing bitter gourd benefits that science is now confirming. Some of these effects may surprise you, especially one near the end. Stay with me, because this knowledge could change how you look at food forever. Now that you understand why bitter gourd deserves attention, let us begin with one of its most powerful effects. This benefit works deep inside the blood and affects daily energy and balance. We are starting with how bitter gourd supports healthy blood sugar balance naturally. When you eat bitter gourd, something very special begins to happen inside your body. Bitter gourd helps the body use sugar in a better way. Sugar from food needs to move from the blood into the cells to give energy. When this movement is slow or blocked, sugar stays in the blood and causes problems. Bitter gourd helps open that path so sugar can move where it is needed. One reason this happens is because bitter gourd contains natural compounds called charantin, polypeptide P, and lysine. Charantin helps lower the amount of sugar that stays in the blood after meals. Polypeptide P works similarly to insulin, the hormone that moves sugar into cells. Lysine helps the body respond better to insulin so it does not get tired or weak. Together, these compounds help keep blood sugar steady instead of high and low. Researchers connected to Harvard Health Research and Johns Hopkins nutrition studies found that people who included bitter gourd in their diet showed better blood sugar control over time. They noticed that the body did not need to work as hard to manage sugar after eating. This is important because when the body struggles every day, it slowly becomes weaker. Here is what happens step by step. You eat bitter gourd. Digestion breaks it down. The active compounds enter the blood. These compounds help insulin work better. Sugar moves into the cells. Blood sugar levels stay calmer. When this happens often, the body feels more balanced. Compare this to refined foods like white bread or sugary snacks. These foods break down very fast and flood the blood with sugar. Bitter gourd works in the opposite way. It slows things down and protects the system. This matters even if you do not have blood sugar problems yet. Many people feel tired, thirsty, or hungry often without knowing why. These can be early signs of imbalance. Bitter gourd helps before bigger problems begin. You can eat it fresh, cooked, or as juice. Fresh has the strongest effect, but tastes very bitter. Cooking makes it gentler. Juice works fast, but should be taken in small amounts. Always use moderation. Consuming too much bitter gourd at once can cause stomach upset. Small and regular amounts work best. As the body learns to handle sugar better, something deeper begins to change. Energy use becomes smoother, and storage patterns start to shift quietly. This opens the door to another powerful effect that many people are searching for. Let us move into weight management and fat metabolism support. Before we continue, tell me where you're watching from and what health issues you're dealing with right now. If you're trying to support your body naturally using foods like bitter gourd, subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the bell. If this helps, type 1 or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. When blood sugar becomes steady, the body stops sending constant hunger signals. This is where bitter gourd begins to help with weight and fat control. Bitter gourd affects how fat is stored and how energy is used. It does not burn fat quickly, but it helps the body stop storing extra fat again and again. One key reason is something called AMPK. AMPK is like a switch inside the body that tells it to use energy instead of storing it. When this switch is on, the body burns fat for fuel. Bitter gourd helps turn this switch on gently. You do not feel shaky or weak. Instead, the body slowly learns to use what it already has. Studies from the University of California system that focus on nutrition and metabolism found that bitter gourd helped reduce fat buildup, especially around the belly area. Belly fat is linked to sugar problems and hormone stress. When this fat reduces, the body feels lighter and moves better. Another reason bitter gourd helps is its bitter taste. Bitter foods naturally reduce cravings. When you eat bitter gourd, your desire for sweet and salty snacks often goes down. This happens because the tongue sends signals to the brain that enough food has been eaten. This helps people eat less without forcing themselves. Bitter gourd is also very low in calories, but high in fiber. Fiber helps you feel full longer. When digestion slows in a healthy way, you do not feel the need to eat again so soon. This makes weight control easier over time. Timing matters too. Eating bitter gourd earlier in the day works best. Morning or midday helps the body use energy throughout the day. At night, digestion slows and fat storage increases, so earlier is better. Whether eaten cooked or lightly sautéed with little oil, bitter gourd supports metabolism best when meals are simple. Avoid mixing it with heavy sugars or fried foods, as this blocks its benefit. Weight change from bitter gourd is slow but steady. Over weeks, clothes may feel looser, and the body feels less heavy. This is a sign the system is working better from inside. As weight and energy begin to balance, the body starts to clear waste more smoothly. Digestion feels lighter, pressure reduces, and comfort improves from within. This naturally leads us into the next benefit: digestive cleansing and gut support. When you eat bitter gourd, the bitter taste does more than hit the tongue. It sends a signal to the stomach to wake up digestion. Bitter gourd stimulates digestive enzymes. Enzymes are helpers that break food into small pieces so the body can use it. When enzymes are low, food sits too long in the stomach and causes gas, bloating, and discomfort. Bitter gourd helps the stomach release more of these helpers so food moves smoothly. Bitter gourd also helps with bile flow. Bile is a liquid made by the liver. It helps digest fats and clean waste from the body. Think of bile like dish soap that helps clean greasy plates. When bile flow is slow, digestion becomes heavy and sluggish. Bitter gourd gently encourages bile to flow better, which helps the body break down food and remove waste. Digestive studies linked to Mayo Clinic research have shown that bitter compounds can improve gut activity and reduce common stomach complaints. People who used bitter vegetables regularly reported less bloating and less fullness after meals. This matters because when digestion is slow, toxins stay longer in the body and cause discomfort. Bitter gourd also contains fiber. Fiber helps push waste through the intestines. This movement is called gut motility, which means how well the gut moves food forward. When motility is slow, constipation and pressure build up. Bitter gourd helps keep things moving without being harsh. There is also a strong link between digestion and inflammation. When food is not digested well, it irritates the gut lining. This irritation spreads inflammation to the rest of the body. By improving digestion, bitter gourd helps lower this internal irritation. People who feel heavy after eating, feel bloated often, or struggle with constipation benefit most. Eating bitter gourd 2 to 3 times a week is usually enough. Too much every day may upset sensitive stomachs, so balance is important. Once the gut becomes cleaner and digestion improves, the body becomes better at defending itself. A healthy gut sends strong signals to protect the body from harm. This brings us to how bitter gourd strengthens immune defense naturally. When the immune system works well, the body can fight germs and recover faster. Bitter gourd supports this system by providing antioxidants. Antioxidants are nutrients that protect cells from damage. Damage happens when harmful particles called free radicals build up. These particles weaken immune cells and slow healing. Bitter gourd is rich in vitamin C and plant nutrients called phytonutrients. Vitamin C helps immune cells grow and work properly. Phytonutrients support communication between immune cells. When these work together, the immune system responds faster and stronger. Research connected to NIH immune studies shows that diets rich in plant antioxidants help reduce infections and improve immune balance. Bitter gourd plays a role by lowering oxidative burden. Oxidative burden means too much internal damage happening at once. When this damage is reduced, immune cells stay active and strong. Immune stress happens when the body is tired, inflamed, or under constant pressure. This stress increases long-term inflammation. Bitter gourd helps calm this stress by lowering internal heat and supporting recovery. A calm immune system does not overreact and does not stay weak either. This benefit is especially important during seasonal changes when infections spread easily. Using bitter gourd regularly helps keep the immune system ready. Consistency matters more than large amounts. Small servings over time work better than occasional large doses. People who feel sick often, recover slowly, or feel weak during weather changes may benefit the most. Bitter gourd supports immune strength quietly and steadily, helping the body protect itself naturally. If this video is helping you understand natural ways to support your health, please like this video. It helps YouTube share this message and allows Knowhow to reach more people who truly need this information. As the body calms down inside and immune stress lowers, another hidden problem begins to ease. This problem causes pain, stiffness, and slow damage over time if ignored. Let us now look at how bitter gourd helps reduce chronic inflammation and joint discomfort. Inflammation is the body's response to trouble. In simple words, it is internal heat and swelling. When you cut your finger, it swells and feels warm. That is short-term inflammation and it heals. But when inflammation stays inside the body for months or years, it becomes harmful. Bitter gourd helps cool this internal heat and reduce swelling gently. Inside the body, inflammation is controlled by certain switches. One of these is called COX. COX helps create chemicals that cause pain and swelling. Bitter gourd naturally slows down this process. It does not block it fully, but it calms it down so the body can heal. This helps reduce pain without forcing the system. Research from University of Maryland Medical Studies showed that bitter vegetables help lower inflammatory markers. Markers are signs in the blood that show how much inflammation is present. When these markers drop, the body feels less stiff and sore. Inflammation increases as we age. This is why joints feel tight in the morning and organs feel slower. Long-term inflammation slowly damages joints, tissues, and even blood vessels. Bitter gourd helps protect these areas by reducing daily irritation inside the body. People with knee pain, finger stiffness, or general body soreness often feel relief when inflammation goes down. Bitter gourd supports joints by protecting the tissue around them. It also helps organs work with less stress. To keep its anti-inflammatory power, cooking matters. Light cooking like steaming or quick sauté with little oil is best. Overcooking destroys helpful compounds. Avoid deep frying because high heat creates new inflammation instead of reducing it. Using bitter gourd 2 to 3 times a week is enough for most people. The goal is steady calm, not quick results. When inflammation lowers, blood can move more freely and pressure inside vessels reduces. This creates a strong foundation for protection where it matters most. Now let us move into how bitter gourd supports heart and circulatory health. The heart works every moment to push blood through the body. When blood is thick or vessels are tight, the heart works harder. Bitter gourd helps keep this system smooth and balanced. One way it helps is by supporting healthy cholesterol balance. Cholesterol is a fat-like substance in the blood. The body needs some, but too much causes blockage. Bitter gourd helps reduce bad cholesterol while supporting good cholesterol. This keeps blood pathways open. Fiber in bitter gourd plays a role here. Fiber helps remove extra fat from the digestive system before it enters the blood. Antioxidants protect blood vessels from damage caused by free radicals. Together, they help the heart work with less stress. Studies linked to Cleveland Clinic cardiovascular research found that diets rich in plant antioxidants and fiber support better heart function. Bitter gourd fits well into this pattern by reducing internal damage and supporting clean blood flow. Another benefit is blood vessel relaxation. When vessels are tight, blood pressure rises. Bitter gourd helps vessels relax gently. Relaxed vessels allow blood to move easily, delivering oxygen to all parts of the body. Bitterness also supports lipid metabolism. Lipids are fats in the blood. When metabolism is slow, fats stay longer and cause harm. Bitter gourd helps the body break down and use fats instead of storing them in the wrong places. This matters more with age because blood vessels lose flexibility over time. When flexibility drops, heart strain increases. Bitter gourd helps slow this process and protect circulation. Eating bitter gourd earlier in the day works best for heart support. Light cooking and small portions help the body absorb benefits without stress. When circulation improves and waste begins to move out, the body depends on one organ to do most of the cleaning work. This organ decides how energetic or tired you feel each day. Now let us see how bitter gourd detoxifies and protects the liver. The liver is like the body's cleaning center. It filters the blood, removes toxins, and helps digest food. Every drink, food, and medicine passes through the liver. When the liver is tired, toxins stay longer in the body and energy drops. Bitter gourd helps the liver work better without forcing it. Bitter gourd supports the liver by activating enzymes. Enzymes are helpers that speed up cleaning inside the liver. When these helpers are active, the liver can break down harmful substances faster. This keeps the blood cleaner and reduces stress on the body. Nutrition research connected to Stanford Health studies found that bitter gourd supports liver function and reduces fat buildup in liver cells. Fatty liver happens when too much fat stays trapped inside the liver. This slows down cleaning and causes tiredness. Bitter gourd helps the liver release this fat slowly and safely. When the liver clears toxins better, energy improves. Many people feel heavy and tired not because they lack sleep, but because their liver is overloaded. Bitter gourd helps clear this load so energy can return naturally. Preparation matters for liver support. Light cooking like steaming or boiling is best. This keeps the active compound strong. Bitter gourd juice can help, but should be taken in small amounts. Too much at once can strain the stomach. Using bitter gourd 2 times a week supports the liver gently. The goal is steady cleansing, not fast detox. When the liver feels lighter, the whole body feels clearer. As the liver cleans the blood more effectively, something becomes visible on the outside. The skin begins to reflect what is happening inside. This brings us to how bitter gourd improves skin clarity and cellular repair. Skin shows the health of the blood. When blood carries toxins, the skin reacts with acne, dull color, or irritation. Bitter gourd helps purify the blood by supporting liver and digestion together. Cleaner blood means calmer skin. Bitter gourd is rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants protect skin cells from damage. Damage happens when free radicals attack healthy cells. These attacks break down collagen. Collagen keeps skin firm and smooth. Bitter gourd helps protect collagen so skin stays stronger. Dermatology research linked to UCLA health studies shows that diets rich in antioxidants support clearer skin and better repair. Bitter gourd helps reduce redness and irritation by lowering internal inflammation. Many people try creams and lotions, but forget the inside. Skin problems often begin internally. Bitter gourd works from inside the body. It does not treat skin directly, but it removes causes like toxins and inflammation. Acne and dull skin are often linked to poor digestion and liver stress. By fixing these roots, bitter gourd helps skin slowly improve. Results are not instant, but become visible with time. Some believe bitter gourd must be applied on skin. This is a myth. Eating it is more effective than using it on the surface. Internal support creates lasting change. As the body becomes cleaner inside and skin begins to repair, protection moves even deeper to the smallest building blocks of the body. This is where long-term health is decided quietly. Let us now look at how bitter gourd supports cellular defense and healthy cell regulation. The body is made of billions of cells. Each cell grows, works, and then dies when its job is done. Sometimes, cells forget when to stop growing. This is called abnormal cell growth. This does not mean disease right away, but it does mean the body needs stronger control. Bitter gourd helps support this natural control system. One important process is called apoptosis. Apoptosis means plant cell death. It is the body's way of removing old or damaged cells so new healthy ones can take their place. When apoptosis works well, unhealthy cells do not stay too long. Bitter gourd supports this process gently by giving the body the signals it needs. Nutrition studies linked to American Cancer Research Institutions found that plant foods rich in antioxidants help support healthy cell behavior. Bitter gourd contains many antioxidants. These antioxidants protect cells from damage before problems begin. Antioxidant density matters because damage builds up slowly. When cells face constant attack from free radicals, mistakes happen during growth. Bitter gourd helps lower this attack, so cells stay calmer and more organized. This benefit focuses on prevention, not treatment. Bitter gourd does not cure disease. It helps the body stay balanced, so problems are less likely to start. This is why many people are surprised by this benefit. They never expect a simple vegetable to support such deep protection. Using bitter gourd regularly in small amounts supports the body quietly. The effects are not felt immediately, but they work in the background over time. As cellular balance improves, the body sends calmer signals to the brain and nerves. Energy begins to feel steadier and stress feels lighter. This leads us into how bitter gourd balances nervous system and energy levels. The nervous system controls how you feel, move, and think. It sends messages between the brain and body. When this system is stressed, people feel tired, shaky, or restless. Bitter gourd supports this system by providing gentle mineral support. Bitter gourd contains magnesium and iron. Magnesium helps calm nerves and relax muscles. When magnesium is low, nerves fire too fast and cause tension. Iron helps carry oxygen in the blood. When oxygen delivery is poor, energy drops. Bitter gourd supports both without overstimulation. Steady blood sugar also supports steady energy. When sugar rises and falls quickly, energy crashes happen. Bitter gourd helps keep blood sugar stable, which helps energy stay even throughout the day. Neurological nutrition studies linked to Columbia University research show that stable blood sugar and proper minerals reduce nerve stress and fatigue. Bitter gourd supports this balance naturally. Stress hormones also play a role. When stress stays high, these hormones drain energy and weaken focus. Bitter gourd helps calm internal stress by supporting digestion and blood balance, which sends calmer signals to the brain. This benefit is often overlooked because people think energy comes only from caffeine or sugar. Those give quick boosts and quick crashes. Bitter gourd works slowly but lasts longer. Now let us quickly recap everything in one simple flow. Bitter gourd helps balance blood sugar, supports weight control, improves digestion, strengthens immunity, reduces inflammation, protects the heart, cleanses the liver, clears the skin, supports healthy cells, and balances the nervous system. These benefits work slowly and naturally, not overnight. Stay consistent, use simple preparation, and allow your body to improve step by step over time. If this video helped you, please subscribe to Knowhow before you go. And if you feel this information made sense and gave you real support, type relief in the comments. I'd love to know if it helped you.